comía las uñas completitas. Mis queridos radioescuchas, en este momento tenemos ya en la línea telefónica a Tomo, guitarrista de 30 Seconds to Mars, en una entrevista exclusiva para Alfa 91.3. Gracias, infinitas gracias por la espera, y lo acabo de decir, toda espera tiene su recompensa. Espero que, pues bueno, disfruten mucho este momento igual que yo, así que vamos a ver si ya nos escuchan por ahí.
Hello?
Hey.
Can you hear me?
Hey, hey, yes? Can you hear me?
Yep, I hear you.
Hey, how are you, Tomo?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
Hey, how are you? My name is Mariana. Nice to talk to you.
Likewise. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. Can we start?
We can start.
Okay. So, what do you think? What's the difference between This Is War compared to your previous work? What do you think?
I mean, everything. Mm-hmm. The only thing that's not different is the people who made the records.
Okay.
But, I mean, you know, when we started making This Is War, we knew that we wanted to completely abandon anything that we knew from previous albums. You know, everything that you learn while making a record is valuable information, but then when you make a new record, you have to forget it all so that you can be creative and be open to new experiences and new sounds and different things like that, you know?
Okay. Thank you. So, tell me something. You know, your fans have always been an important part of your work. Through the Echelon, you received the support of people all over the world. Was the summit a way to pay them back and them take a more important part in this new album?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, something that we have always been interested in is including our audience in as much of this process as possible. And, you know, the summit was an idea that Jared came up with in the very beginning of the album. And we just knew that we wanted to find some way to capture some of the spirit of the live performance for the album. And the summit seemed like a really great idea. We didn't know exactly what was going to happen or how we were going to do it. Mm-hmm. We just knew that we were going to do something that included the audience. And it turned out to be really great, and people enjoyed themselves, and it was a lot of fun, and we did it in 9 different countries, including Mexico. And we did it on the internet as well, and it was really cool. And now when we play the songs live, they sing those parts, and it's like they're in the band.
Okay, thank you. So, your videos have been viewed more than, 100 million times on YouTube. The production of each one of them is exceptional. It's like watching 4-minute movies. Is this an important part of your music?
I think it is an important part. I mean, because there's more to it than just music. You know, the visual aspect of 30 Seconds to Mars is equivalent to the music. I mean, we love that type of stuff. You know, we're inspired by film and pictures, and I think it's very natural for Jared to have that drive to make a great music video. And there's no better person to put pictures to the music than him. You know, he's the songwriter, and he's the visionary of 30 Seconds to Mars. So it always turns out really good because he's the guy doing it, and he's very talented. I mean, he's a special person. He makes a great music video.
Oh, okay. Thank you. So, Tomo, what do you think of the music today compared to years ago when you started? Do you think that things were better before?
Some things were better before, but that's like everything. I mean, I also think that some things are better now. You know, I mean, to compare different eras of music to another era of music is difficult because, you know, those are different times and different people, and the world was different, and music was different, and what's pleasing to the ear changes with time as well, you know. So it's hard to compare, you know, like the 60s rock to today's rock because it's totally different, you know. And I don't know, I don't often find myself looking to the past very much for inspiration or anything like that. I love all that old music, but you know, that was a moment in time, and we're here today. I'd rather focus on what's happening today and what could be in the future, you know.
Oh, okay.
I'm much more interested in being a part of something that hasn't happened yet than focusing on something that already existed.
Okay. Thank you. And tell me something. What do you think about this thing to giving away songs on the net?
I think that it's the world that we live in. I was actually just talking about that a little while ago with a friend of mine, and it's interesting because, you know, younger people these days, they view music differently, and they view the value of music in a very different way. And I believe that my job as a musician is to just make music. And as far as, you know, the business of selling music, it's really something that I'm not interested in. That's the record company's job, to figure out how to be profitable and how to make money doing that. And I think that, you know, downloading music and that technology is here to stay, and it's not going to disappear. So it's up to the record companies to figure out a new way to be an industry.
Okay. So, do you agree with this?
I don't agree or disagree. I just think that it is, you know.
Okay.
It's part of our world now.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Part of me agrees with it because it affects me directly, but part of me agrees with it because it exists. You know, you can't stop something once it's going.
Okay. Thank you very much, Tomo. So, and what would be your advice from people who come starting his musical career or his starting with a band?
I mean, the only advice that's worth giving is if you truly believe that you have something to say and you truly believe that you have something to offer to the world and to the people who are interested in listening to music, then all you have to do is never quit. You just have to work really, really hard, and you have to believe in yourself and believe that you have something special to give to the world. And then if it's true and you work hard, it'll happen. You know, people, they connect with a song because they hear a lyric or a melody that makes them remember something or makes them feel something. And only hard work matters. You just can't quit. You can never give up. It's not a choice that you can make for a short term. You know, if you're going to be a musician or if you're going to be an artist of any kind, okay, it's a lifestyle choice, and you're basically making a decision to take a very big risk. Okay. And that's okay, because, you know, there's that old saying, without great risk, there can be no great reward, and I believe in that.
Hey, very nice advice. Thank you very much. So, your fans asked to me in Twitter, they want you to know what will be the difference between MTV World Stage Mexico and this next concert in Mexico City.
Everything will be different. It's our show. When we played the MTV World Stage, you know, that's a show for MTV, and we were very grateful and very honored to be invited to do it, and it was really fun, and we enjoyed ourselves. But our shows are a bit different. You know, it's a bit more crazy and a bit more loose. You know. It's more family style, you know what I mean?
Okay. So, thank you.
People who are coming to the show, they know what's going to be different.
Okay, I know it's going to be different. So, thank you very much, Tomo. That's all. And see you in concert.
Yeah, I can't wait. I've been missing Mexico City, so I'm gonna come there. We're playing 2 shows down there, and the first thing I do when I land, I'm gonna go to Khalifa Tacos.
Woo! Do you like tacos?
I love Khalifa. That restaurant's incredible.
Wow, I love Khalifa too.
Everybody does. It's the best, right?
Yes, the best. Thank you very much. See you in concert.
Yep, see you in a couple of weeks.
Have a great time.
You too, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. ¡Qué emoción! 30 Seconds to Mars, Tomo de 30 Seconds to Mars, completamente en vivo para Alfa 91.3. Muchísimas gracias a toda la gente en Twitter, todos los comentarios. Muchísimas gracias a todos los clubs de fans y a toda la gente que nos escucha y que nos